You see him, calm, collected, mysteriously successful. While everyone else is grinding and struggling, he seems to glide through life effortlessly. But here's what you don't see. What happens behind closed doors? The daily rituals, the invisible habits, the secret practices that separate Sigma males from everyone else. These aren't the typical self-help routines you read about. These are the dark, uncomfortable truths about what Sigma males actually do when nobody's watching. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. 7 daily practices that Sigma males religiously follow. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why they operate on a completely different level. Habit 1. They start the day in complete silence. While everyone else is checking their phone the second they wake up, scrolling through social media, responding to messages, the Sigma male does the opposite. He wakes up to silence. No phone, no music, no noise. For at least the first hour of his day, he exists in complete sensory deprivation. This isn't meditation in the traditional sense. It's strategic mental preparation. Here's why this matters. The world is constantly trying to program your mind. Every notification, every headline, every message is someone else's agenda infiltrating your consciousness. The Sigma male refuses to let anyone else set his mental state for the day. He starts in neutral, in silence, in control. During this hour, he's thinking, planning, visualizing, running through scenarios, solving problems without external input. By the time the rest of the world has scrolled through 100 posts, the Sigma male has already won the day mentally. He's set his frame. Nobody else gets to set it for him. This is psychological sovereignty, and it starts the moment he opens his eyes. Habit 2. They audit their relationships weekly. Here's something Sigma males do that sounds cold but is brutally effective. They audit their relationships like a business audits its assets. Every week, the Sigma male asks himself, who added value to my life this week? Who drained energy? Who moved me forward? Who held me back? He keeps a mental spreadsheet, and he's not sentimental about it. If someone consistently appears in the drain column, they get downgraded or removed. No explanations, no drama. They just slowly fade from his life. This isn't cruelty. This is resource management. The Sigma male understands that his time and energy are finite. Every person in his life is either an investment or an expense. He watches how people behave when he succeeds. Do they celebrate or get jealous? He watches how they respond when he needs help. Do they show up or make excuses? Most people keep toxic relationships out of guilt or fear of being alone. The Sigma male keeps relationships based on one criterion: mutual value exchange. If you're not growing him, you're going. Simple mathematics. Habit 3. They practice strategic invisibility. Here's a counterintuitive one. Sigma males actively work to remain invisible. While everyone else is posting their every move on social media, building their personal brand, seeking attention and validation, the Sigma male is doing the opposite. He deliberately keeps a low profile, minimal social media presence, no public displays of success, no need to announce his wins. Why? Because attention is a liability. The Sigma male understands that the more visible you are, the more vulnerable you become. Visibility attracts parasites, people who want something from you, people who get jealous, people who try to compete with you. Invisibility is strategic advantage. When people don't know what you're doing, they can't interfere. When they don't know what you have, they can't try to take it. Every single day, the Sigma male makes decisions that keep him off the radar. He doesn't brag about his investments. He doesn't announce his projects until they're complete. He operates like a special forces operator. Maximum impact, minimum visibility. By the time people realize what he's built, it's already done. And he's 3 moves ahead. Habit 4. They consume information like a weapon. The Sigma male doesn't consume content for entertainment. He consumes it strategically, like intelligence gathering. Every day he's reading, but not random articles or trending topics. He's studying specific domains: psychology, economics, history, strategy, power dynamics. He's not reading to pass time. He's reading to build mental models, to understand how systems work, to learn from patterns in human behavior. While most people are consuming content that makes them feel good, the Sigma male is consuming content that makes him dangerous. He studies how empires rise and fall, how markets move, how people manipulate, how power is accumulated and maintained. He's building a database in his mind, and every piece of information is categorized by utility. How can I use this? When will this knowledge give me an advantage? This isn't academic. This is weaponized learning. The Sigma male knows that in the information age, knowledge is power, but not knowledge for its own sake. Knowledge applied strategically. Habit 5, they engineer artificial scarcity. Here's a dark psychology tactic Sigma males use daily. They make themselves artificially scarce. Even when they have time, they act like they don't. They don't respond to messages immediately. They're busy more often than they actually are. Why? Because scarcity creates value. The Sigma male understands basic economics. Supply and demand. When you're always available, you're worthless. When you're scarce, you're valuable. So he engineers scarcity. He delays responses. He's selective about meetings. He says no more than yes. He creates the perception that his time is extremely limited and incredibly valuable. This isn't game playing. This is market positioning. People value what they can't easily access. The Sigma male makes himself hard to access, and suddenly everyone wants his time, his attention, his involvement. Meanwhile, the guy who's always available, nobody values him. He's taken for granted. The Sigma male learned this lesson early. Availability breeds contempt. Scarcity breeds respect. Habit 6. They rehearse worst-case scenarios. While most people practice positive thinking, the Sigma male does something different. He rehearses disaster. Every single day, he runs through worst-case scenarios in his mind. What if his business fails? What if he loses everything? What if his relationship ends? This sounds pessimistic, but it's the opposite. It's preparation. The Sigma male is never caught off guard because he's already mentally experienced every possible negative outcome. He's already figured out how he'd respond. He's already built contingency plans. This is Stoic philosophy in action, negative visualization. By rehearsing worst-case scenarios daily, he removes their power. When bad things happen, he's not emotionally destroyed. He's not paralyzed by shock. He simply executes the plan he's already rehearsed. This is why Sigma males seem unshakable. It's not that bad things don't happen to them. It's that they've already processed the emotional impact before it happened. While everyone else is having emotional breakdowns, the Sigma male is calmly executing Plan B. Habit 7. They end the day with brutal self-assessment. Here's the final habit, and it's the most uncomfortable one. Every night, the Sigma male conducts a brutal self-assessment. No sugarcoating, no excuses, no self-deception. He asks himself, did I move forward today or waste time? Did I act with integrity or compromise? Did I stay disciplined or make excuses? Did I honor my word or let myself down? He doesn't journal feelings. He grades performance. Pass or fail. Binary. This daily accountability prevents mediocrity from creeping in, because mediocrity doesn't happen overnight. It happens through 1,000 small compromises, 1,000 little excuses. The Sigma male doesn't allow this. Every day is judged. Every day is scored. And if he failed, he knows it. No delusion. No rationalization. This brutal honesty with himself is what creates the gap between Sigma males and everyone else. Most people lie to themselves. They blame circumstances. They make excuses. The Sigma male holds himself to an impossible standard. And when he fails to meet it, he doesn't forgive himself. He fixes himself. So there you have it. 7 things Sigma males do every day that you don't know about. They start in silence to control their mental state. They audit relationships ruthlessly to protect their energy. They stay invisible to maintain strategic advantage. They consume information as a weapon. They engineer scarcity to increase their value. They rehearse disaster to stay prepared. And they end each day with brutal self-assessment. These aren't feel-good habits. These aren't things your life coach tells you to do. These are dark, uncomfortable practices that require discipline most people don't have. But this is what separates Sigma males from everyone else. While you're consuming content for entertainment, they're building arsenals of knowledge. While you're staying visible for validation, they're operating in the shadows. The Sigma male isn't trying to be liked. He's trying to be effective. He's not trying to fit in. He's trying to win. These daily habits aren't optional for him. They're the foundation of everything he's built. The question is, are you disciplined enough to implement even one of these? The choice is yours. But remember, comfort breeds mediocrity. Discipline breeds dominance.